a 7-10 season. It will be a much different look for the Atlanta Falcons in 2022 after shipping Matt Ryan off to the Colts. Now, odds makers do not think a whole lot of this team coming into the new season. So let's dig into the futures odds. And I got a couple best bets to share with you guys as well. First of all, their odds to win the Super Bowl. They have the worst odds in all of the NFC, coming in at 250 to 1 to win the Super Bowl. The best price on them can be found over at FanDuel, and you can find the best prices for futures bets over on the VegasInsider Futures Odds Comparison page. So check that out before placing some big dollars down on a futures bet. Continuing on, they are 100 to 1 to win the NFC, 25 to 1 to win the NFC South, with an over-under win total of 4.5. Okay, guys, let's get serious here. No need to sugarcoat it. Don't waste your money on a futures bet on the Atlanta Falcons to win the Super Bowl, the conference, or the division. They won't be a 500 team. However, I take a good look at that over-under 4.5 wins, and I think that they can get to at least 5 wins here. So I like the over 4.5 wins as one of my best bets here for the Falcons. And the primary reason is check out their schedule. There's a lot of winnable games there. This is a cupcake schedule for the Falcons in 2022. Starting in week 3 against the Seahawks, they host the Browns. In week 4, likely no Deshaun Watson. Of course, they got the Panthers twice. They got the Bears. They got the Washington football team. They host the Steelers. Then in week 18, this might be the clincher. They have a game versus the Bucs, who could potentially be resting starters. So maybe a gimme there in week 18. Either way, possibility of 8 winnable games there. Plus, there's always a potential for some upsets here. We see them every single week. So I do think that this team can get to 5 wins. Now, my favorite player prop for the Falcons coming into the season, I like Kyle Pitts to go over 875.5 receiving yards. That's coming in at minus 112 over at FanDuel. I checked out this prop at a handful of different sports books. FanDuel has the best price on this one. So digging into some numbers here for Pitts. So he led the team with 1,026 receiving yards last season. Also led the team with 110 targets. So obviously they want to utilize this guy. He's extremely talented. And of course, a big red flag here that a lot of people might say, Joe, this is a trap bet. It's a big downgrade in arm talent at quarterback, going from Matt Ryan to Marcus Mariota. No one's going to debate that. However, Mariota is a guy who is very dependent on the tight end. So check out his time as a starter here with the Tennessee Titans. Tight end Delaney Walker led Tennessee in yards and targets in 2 of 3 seasons with Mariota as a quarterback. He had over 100 targets in all 3 seasons. Kind of an interesting connection here. Who was the tight ends coach of the Titans during the time where Mariota was the starting quarterback? It was Arthur Smith, who is now the head coach of the Atlanta Falcons. So I think we see Pitts get to at least 1,000 yards again. So I like him to go over that 875.5. Either way, it looks like it could be a bit of a long season here for the Falcons fans, but I do wish you Falcons fans out there good luck. Now, guys, I will have a preview and best bet for every single NFL team leading up to kickoff of the 2022 NFL season. So make sure you keep it locked on the Vegas Insider YouTube page. Good luck out there. Yeah.